I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I have seen black women develop from then to where they are now. And when I was seeing black women coming up in the 80s and 90s, it was going away from traditionally being married, you know, the housewife thing was kind of already out the door, to, hey, being successful in corporate America, owning their own businesses, flourishing in great cities like DC, Baltimore, New Orleans, New York, just doing their own thing, getting to the bag. And then when they did get married, they were keeping their own last name, some of them. This is not everybody, but some of them. And they were out earning and then having a problem getting some of the men that they were looking for. But all in all, I saw black women, you know, kind of elevating financially. The problem was they elevated so much financially that they never saw these sorts of days starting to come. Rewind! Let's look at my favorite artist of all time, Mary J. Blige. The lovely Mary J. Blige. Stop the show. The extremely lovely and talented Mary J. Blige. My boo, my queen, the only woman I refer to as the Black Queen besides my mom on planet Earth is Mary J. Blige. Mary J. was doing very well. P. Diddy produced her. You know what I'm saying? What's the 411 in 1992? Then, you know, we came back with My Life and some of the albums like that. Listen, Mary J. was the truth, but she really couldn't keep long-term relationships with rich guys. Her and Casey was a couple, but you know, Casey was on drugs and all that. So she ended up marrying a guy by the name of Kendu Isaacs. Kendu Isaacs didn't have a lot of money though, and he got caught cheating, so he decided to do this.
Mary J. Blige seems to be going through it ever since she kicked that no-good cheating husband Kendu onto the curb. The couple, who were married for 12 years, decided to divorce after Mary found out he was cheating on her and spent over $420,000 on his new girlfriend. With Kendu being Mary's manager, Mary decided to split ways from everything: management, the marriage, everything. Mary filed for divorce citing irreconcilable differences, and Kendu filed for show me the money. Kendu started crying like a straight up
BICTH, and in that order.
Yes. Kendu with his dog tried to come for all of Mary J. Blige's money, talking about he wanted $110,000 a month in spousal support after he was the one that did the cheating.
That's right. My girl had to pay alimony for Kendu Isaacs, and it damn near broke her. Why? Because, well, he had less money than her. And the reality is that Mary J. Blige couldn't attract somebody that had more than what she had, because maybe, you know, her style, her career, the things that she was doing, maybe she wasn't wanting to get married when she was young, but Mary J. Blige could never, and still to this day, has never been dating seriously a man that had more than her. Now we're talking about this lady, Khadijah Haqq, okay? I've never heard of her until today, but Khadijah Haqq is an actress. She's currently married to former NFL defensive end Bobby McCray, who won a Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints a few years ago, but he filed for divorce. And again, they started dating in 2010, but here's the situation. He only played 7 years in the NFL, so the guy is not rich, but now he's asking for joint legal and physical custody, and he also wants spousal support, but that's not all. He also wants to terminate the court's ability to award her spousal support.
Oh my God!
Now, I saw a lawyer who made a video about rich women paying men child support, and here's what he had to say.
Although I have to tell you that, you know, it's the last remaining feminist taboo. I got a lot of women paying alimony these days. I mean, you know, women marry the like handsome musician who's not successful, or the artist, you know, like there's a lot, listen, it hasn't been, you know, there's been a significant effort in our culture in the last decade, if anyone didn't notice, to improve the situation of women. If you have an equally qualified man and an equally qualified woman, the woman's the diversity hire, the man's not. So I have a lot of women who when they get told like, oh yeah, no, you gotta give him half your, or oh no, you gotta pay alimony because he makes 50 grand a year and you make 250. And they're like, you know, they could be the staunchest feminist in the world. And when you tell them they got to pay alimony, they're like, whoa. He's a man. He's got a strong back. He can get out there and work. And then suddenly the whole like gender is a construct and there's no such thing. That goes right out the window when you got told you got to pay alimony. Right. That's like, nope, no. I believe in strict gender roles. Men should pay alimony. Women, even if you earn 10 times, you should not have to pay alimony. I've had very, very staunchly feminist clients who changed their mind about how feminist they were when they got told that they were going to have to pay alimony.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I do have a lot of men who won't take alimony even though they're entitled to it. Because there's just some feeling of like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's emasculating. Like if she tells people that we know that I took alimony from her, like people will think I'm less than a man. So yeah, and it's all gender stuff. It's still out there. It's still part of the zeitgeist. You know, we're still trying to figure it all out.
Oh yeah, feminists, they want equality and all of that until it's come and pay child support. Now I'm gonna prove it to you because a lot of these ladies have an issue. Now, when it comes to a woman getting a man's money, they ain't got no problem. Let's look at some of these ladies. Now, if you look at this one here, shaking my head, sir, go out and get a job, all right? Look at this one. Ladies gotta start getting prenups. Look at this one right here. Dear God, these men you made to protect and provide is down here looking to be protected and provided for. Look at this comment. Requesting spousal support as a man is overly sassy. This other lady, the NFL money must have ran out. So this is another lady here. Filing for divorce and requesting spousal support as a man is giving Wendy Williams' husband, right? Keita Rose says, I'd quit working. I guess we both homeless. So now, lady goes, marriage in the United States is a joke. So now here we got women talking about they don't want to get married. It's a joke. This person goes, all these men learning from each other, but when someone gonna learn from Russell Wilson? Coop can cook. He must be in his soft life era. Benance or Ban K. What's wrong with these men? So these women obviously have a real big issue with something like this transpiring, but they're not answering the real question. Why are you dealing with a man like that in the first place? You see, when these women deal with these guys, and let me just say, you can consider it settling for less because they are settling for less because who they really want and who they feel like they deserve, they can't get those guys. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're not trying to get that man. Look, Khadijah Haqq didn't even change her last name to be with this man. That's because she didn't respect him. If you can't respect a man to change your last name, you don't need to marry him. All right. So that was in 2010. She's a very beautiful lady. But look, at that time, she still couldn't get a guy as a top level sister, as a top level black man. And that has everything to do with her. So the question is, you calling these dudes soft air, why the guys that are high air, you can't get them? Because what? Oh, well, they all like white women. You guys are sellouts. You don't like black women. You don't like this. You don't like that. He's a bum. Or did you go out there and choose a bum because you didn't do what you're supposed to do to basically change your life over to get the kind of man that you want? When it came to your career, you didn't have no problem with getting the man that you want. Okay. When it came to getting the bag, you didn't have no problem getting the bag that you want. When it came to getting your nice car, you didn't have no problem getting the man that you want. But now when you haven't put no effort into getting the kind of quality man, and then you end up with somebody like him who is going to go out there and, you taking care of the man, you got more income than him. And now all of a sudden, it's not working out no more. Then, he's a bum and, these men are soft. Or is it that you're not what you're supposed to be? And that's why you're not getting what you want. And that's no accountability. Wendy Williams, the kind of woman that she is, in order for Wendy Williams to have gotten a man that was somebody special, Wendy Williams had to make some sacrifices. She didn't, okay? So she got what she got. When you don't want to make sacrifices, you get what you get, okay? That's the reality. You get what you get. You need to go ahead and think about that. Stop blaming these guys for the fact that you choose them. Because if it was ever the other way around as a black man, and you end up with a woman that's, she's trashy. Well, why are you dealing with her? Why are you dealing with that? Well, because, none of my friends is like that. Sad music. Oh, no, I don't know why you dealing with that trash. Because my friends ain't nothing like that. Where do you meet these ladies at? That's exactly what they gonna tell you, okay? They gonna tell you where you meeting these women at. You crazy. You know, like you need to do better with yourself. All the stuff. Nope. The same goes for y'all. You didn't put no effort into being, you know, who you supposed to be as a woman to attract a high value man. You attracted a guy that was broke. Now deal with it. Go out there and pay that child support or pay that alimony with your strong self, with your independent self, because this is what you signed up for. You signed up for that. Go ahead on and sign it. And stop the show. By the way, while you sign up for that, make sure you send me some money too. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Put your fire, you just heard about. We're out.